Hello there from snowy Sweden and welcome back to another pick a card reading. In today's reading we're gonna look at universe's next big plan for you. And to do this reading I have prepared 4 different piles of cards that will be 4 separate readings, and the pile that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We will also take 1 additional card together from this deck that you get to see faced upwards, and hopefully that will help you to find your reading today. Let's see. I also want to say thank you for everybody who voted on the community side, and be sure to subscribe on the channel because I regularly give you the opportunity to vote which type of reading that you want to see, what the theme on the reading. Okay guys, so we have Ladybird and Luck for pile 1. We have Tiger and Divine Timing for pile 2. We have Fox and Shadow Work for pile 3. We have Snake and Kundalini Rising for pile 4. Wow, I am already loving these readings. It's gonna be fun to dive into them. Okay, if you need more time, you can just pause the video. Otherwise, just scroll down to the comment section where you will find a timestamp to the pile that you have chosen. And you can go directly to your reading. Okay guys, see you in separate readings. Hello pile 1 and welcome to your reading. Universe's next big plan for you. And you felt drawn to the Ladybird and Luck. It also says all of your manifesting positive thoughts and visualizations have been heard. That will be your first oracle card. We're gonna center it nicely there in the middle, in the center. Yeah, let's put your tarot cards aside for a while, and we're gonna check the rest of your oracle cards. And you have the thread. Let's see here. You have Firefly. You have Cherish. Let's make some nice. Actually, I think maybe, yeah, let's do it like that. And you have Leadership with a broccoli here. And finally, you have Loss. Oh, you know what I heard? I just heard universe's next big plan for you is to finally let go of something that has been somehow some kind of a burden to you, and with that enter into a new phase of your life where you feel more in control of your life here with the broccoli and the Leadership here. You know, broccoli is pretty like a stable vegetable, like it has its what do you call it? It's not a root, it's a stem. Is that the way you say it? Has its stem? It's like a really, it's a stable. It's like you are meant to, enter into a new phase. Finally let go of something that has been really a burden for you. It could be some kind of a situation in your life. It could have something to do with your health, your emotions, or your thoughts, some kind of thought pattern or some kind of old emotion that has been stored somehow inside of your body. However it resonates for you, it feels like you are letting that go, or the universe is planning for you to let that go so you can step into becoming more stable and strong. And the thread here, it feels like I mean, to make you move forward in your life into a place of more positivity and creativity here, also with the firefly. And with the ladybird and luck here, yeah, into a better place in your life. And with the cherish here, to heal yourself and to become whole again. Because somehow this, whatever this loss is here, whatever this thing that has been like a burden for you, it has really been taking a lot from you. I think it is. Yeah, I think it has been taking a lot from your energy, and the way your overall well-being has been a bit low. Maybe tired, maybe headaches, maybe hard time sleeping, maybe a bit lost in the world, not having like direction, not having, not seeing your path fully, something like that. And yeah, and the universe is guiding you now to heal, to let that go, and to step into a new phase of your life. Beautiful. Okay, we're also gonna look at your tarot cards here. And you have Queen of Swords. Yeah, look at you, Queen of Swords. Getting clarity, clearing your energy, getting that direction, seeing your path forward again. Getting direction is what I feel. I don't know if you felt lost, but it's like they're showing me like pieces of you, like pieces of you were shattered. Yeah, it's like pieces of you were shattered, and because it was a lot, things inside of you or outside of you was taking your energy or were sucking your life force in some way. It was like you were not, or are not now maybe complete, because there is certain thoughts that are sucking the life force out of you, and maybe situations that are really worrying you, or maybe relationships or accords with people or family members, or things. I think it could be one thing, one big thing, or maybe a small thing, or maybe several things even, where you have, it's like you're, yeah, they just keep showing me like you're shattered, like your energy is a bit shattered, and now they're gonna guide you to take that energy back into you, to let go of that burden, or burdens even, maybe plurals, maybe several burdens, and kind of collect your energy again, and collect yourself again, and center yourself, and somehow enter some stage of final, like some kind of inner peace, and with the Queen of Swords, some breakthroughs in your life. Inner peace, breakthroughs, some realizations of truths that you have not been able to see before, and they're showing me how you're rising above the surface. It's like you're down there in the mud, or you're down. I'm just thinking of the lotus flower. You know, the lotus flower is down in the mud, and that's kind of symbolizes the awakening process. You know, we're in the mud, we don't see anything, and then we're like the lotus flower. We are pushing ourselves through the mud and through the dark waters and the cold and everything, and then finally we reach the surface. And they keep showing me like how you rise up on the surface, and it's like you take that one breath of life and you can breathe again, and maybe you didn't even know you couldn't breathe, but it's like now you can breathe, and it's like you're with your head above the surface. Finally you're gonna start seeing your life and yourself clear. And it could really with the Queen of Swords here, it could really been some some thought forms that you have been, something in your mind, yeah, some negative thoughts in your mind, some negative thought patterns in your mind that you have had a hard time to let go of. It doesn't have to be only that. I also feel there is some emotional release when it comes to this, a big emotional release. And also some kind of situation in your life. How is this affecting your life? Somehow not making you feel stable, maybe somehow not making you feel 100% safe in the world. With the cherish here, not safe in the world. Maybe there is some really worrisome thoughts about your future, and about how you're gonna like sustain yourself in life. thread. Yeah, it's like they're leading you. They're really guiding you into letting this go and entering into like a new state of your life. Let's see. Let's look at the rest of your tarot cards. You have Page of Swords. Wow, a lot of swords here. Page of Swords. Getting insights. You're getting messages. You're getting insights. Once again, you're really getting clarities, and new ideas is gonna come to you from this place. Like you're gonna see your path forward finally, and you're gonna take leadership of your life. It's like you're entering some kind of phase of inner strength in you, where you're like. You're like taking it. This is not a cane, but it looks kind of like a cane. The thread here. Oh, actually, there's somebody climbing here, I think. It looks like somebody is climbing up like this dark mountain here. So maybe you are, some part of your life, you're in this darkness. Something here is a burden, it's a darkness. And look at this picture, you don't really see the path. You can't really see where you're going. It's just like this, sometimes maybe it even feels like this over-consuming, endless darkness. And you're like, how am I gonna take myself through this? I don't even see where to go. Do I go right? Do I go left? What do I do? And then you have this, but look at this. There is this red thread, and it's like you're holding it on with one hand. You're holding it on for your life, and you're like, okay, let's just follow this. And maybe that red thread here is the inner guidance that you have. That, you know, the inner nudge, you say, that inner guidance that you have, and you're just holding it on with one hand here. At least you have one hand on the rope, and you're like, okay, I'm trying, I'm doing my best here to lead myself out of this darkness. And even if you don't see the path clearly, I don't remember what I was gonna say when I started that, but it's gonna clear up. Look at here, and the firefly comes here. Yeah, you know, the firefly comes here. It lights up the path for you. And I hear, and I don't know why. I feel like crying also. So there could also be like a lot of sadness inside of you because of this darkness in your life. However, it shows this burden in your life. There's a lot of sadness inside of you, and I think a lot of things that has not been healed. And I just feel like hugging your inner child. Like I feel like a little child. I hear and I feel like your child crying and wanting nourishment, wanting to be taken care of, wanting healing, wanting just to cry, actually, also just to have that space to be sad, because you know the sadness is there because of a reason, because maybe it wasn't acknowledged, or maybe it wasn't seen, or maybe it wasn't loved when you were a child. But there is sadness here also for you that is being released in this. But I clearly hear how your guides are saying, just keep on walking, just keep on walking, even if you don't see the path clearly. Just keep on trying. It is gonna, like the fog is gonna dissipate, the way is gonna get clearer. You are rising, you know, it's like the lotus flower. It doesn't see what's above the surface when it's down in the mud. You're not down in the mud, you know, you have taken yourself a bit over the mud. You're in the cold water. And maybe it's cold and lonely there and dark still. You can't still see. Or maybe you can look up and you see, like, yeah, I can see the surface, but what is above the surface? And maybe that's a bit scary. But just keep going. It's like your universe's next plan for you is to lead. You're gonna hit that surface, and you're gonna break through, and you're gonna take that. And every time I'm about to say it, I feel like crying. It's like you are finally gonna feel alive again and leave that darkness and the burdens behind you. That's how it feels like, and it's really, really touching, because it's been a lot of suffering for you, I think, to go through all this. So it's like a big release for you, the end of suffering for you in some way or another, and finally getting this clear feeling that you are in control again over your life and your thoughts and your minds and your emotion and your life, and dear pile 1, is gonna be so good for you. Okay, let's look at the rest of the tarot cards. Ace of Cups. Look at you. Wow, this is actually a very perfect Ace of Cups. It's rising. It looks like it's a hand rising here above the water. So it's kind of you rising above the water. That's what I said. And with the Ace of Cups signifying a new emotional you, actually. Yeah, some kind of a big awakening here, some kind of a big healing, some kind of a big cleansing that has happened inside of you, and rising again above the surface here. Let's look at your other tarot cards here. And we also have the High Priestess. Wow, beautiful blue High Priestess. And 6 of Wands. I love your reading, guys. It looks so good. 6 of Wands also signifying success, really success. Now you haven't even just rised above the water here. You're even flying here on a hummingbird, and I mean having it so good, having the nectar of life here through the flower here, and enjoying yourself. I think you're meant to enter a stage of creativity also after this. It's like your creative spark is yeah, you're gonna get that. Your creative spark is gonna get ignited. You're gonna find your muse. You're gonna find that spark inside of you again to create. And maybe you already have that spark inside of you, but it's gonna shine brighter. It's gonna be. I just see you like getting ideas, ideas, and you're like, you just want to be creative, because now life isn't that heavy anymore. Whatever this burden was that was hanging over you and making you getting lost in these thoughts and emotions and worrying and the darkness and whatever that was, when it's gone, it's gonna be so much space inside of you. And through that empty space inside of you, where the energy has transmuted and cleared, it's gonna be, your creative force. I feel like your chi, your creative force, chi, sexual for life force, is just gonna, or Kundalini, or whatever you want to call it. It's just that force of life. It's like you have, something has been blocking your energy, and something has been in your pain body, some kind of energy, like we talked, how it was for you. It has been blocking your life force, and that's why I feel like crying every time I see you rise above the surface and take that big breath of life. It feels like you're breathing again. And maybe you haven't had that kind of a breath for lifetimes, It's like, it's like you're freeing yourself, and finally something is flowing through you. Maybe you have problems with breathing, or maybe you have asthma, or maybe you have something with your voice or your throat, or maybe your jaws or your neck. It could even be like I said, headaches, third eye, the crown chakra also, I feel. Loss, I think. Loss makes me think of depression and hopelessness, and maybe you have feelings like that, and that has a lot to do with the crown chakra and the third eye, actually. Sadness is also the heart chakra, but sadness that leans more towards depression and hopelessness is more residing in the crown chakra and third eye chakra. Actually, I just found this out myself, because I've been releasing some kind of this type of emotions inside of myself during meditation, and I just realized, wow, this is really like blocking the crown chakra and third eye, and it makes us, so maybe even you have worked with the other chakras, but it's like you have a big heavy hat on your head, like pushing you down. That's why you can't see, because the third eye makes us see, and also the crown chakra is the thing that makes us be connected with our higher self and our paths, and we can see clearly where we're going. So this is really clearing up for you, and it's like you're releasing, depression, hopelessness, thoughts like that. And with the High Priestess here, then getting that higher connection again with yourself, and being able to draw in the energy of the purity of your soul, can finally be able to enter in, because like I said, this, you have like a hat, a stone hat on your head that is this accumulated sadness and depression and hopelessness and bitterness, maybe even, or anger, or disconnection with yourself and disconnection with other people. Also, once again, I think the heart chakra is also a big role in this, the upper chakras. And with that gone, it's like your soul now can enter in freely, and you finally can breathe. And I see it's like, and also it's like pushing through now, and just, it's like your whole, it's like pushing through, and all of your chakras is suddenly aligning, and it's like pushing. I see it, how it pushed through your feet and down to Mother Earth. It's like you finally can step into your power. It's like you finally get a taste of your higher potential to be the great soul and human being that you can be here on earth, without those heavy burdens of trauma or negative thoughts or disappointments or sadness or depression or loss, whatever happened to you or whatever did not happen to you, without the burden of have to keep on carrying that. It's like you finally step into your higher version of yourself, and into a better version of yourself, a free version of yourself. And from that point, dear Pile 1, there is so much success awaiting you. Really a lot of success awaiting you. And you're kind of like, it's like you know what to do. And I think you already know what to do now. But maybe something is kind of like, it's like you, I just feel like you're trying, but not really. I said this, I think, in the reading I did before this reading, in one pile. I don't remember which pile. But it's like you're taking 2 steps forwards, and somehow it's like the universe is, or not the universe, it's like your ego or your pain body or life, let's say life. It's like you take 2 steps forward, and life is pushing you 1 step backwards, and you're like, what the fuck? And you, okay, let's try again. And you like push yourself, and you take 2 steps forward, or maybe 3 steps, and then whoop, life pushes you 1 step backwards. So this is something that is kind of constantly, it's like, it feels like a burden. Like a burden. And now they're really guiding you here through, and it is some kind of heaviness inside in you. So how to recognize this is something that is heavy in your life. It could be thought patterns that you have. It could be certain emotions that you keep on having. Hopelessness, or what's the idea? There's no point, or nobody loves me, or why should I try? It's not gonna go good, or how am I gonna get out of this situation? It's hopeless, or I can't leave my job because how am I gonna support myself, or blah 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 and blah blah blah. And I'm not minimizing your thoughts or feelings in any ways, not at all, but by releasing it, by not letting them consume us, is how we heal and change. And when we're and makes us enter that stage of presence. And in that stage of presence, we can see what steps we need to take to find maybe another way to support ourselves, or to heal and to find trust in ourselves. Like, yeah, you know what? I believe in myself, and I'm gonna try this. And if I fail, I'm gonna try again, or if at least I tried. So it's like, the universe is really, really eager here to help you push through this. And it feels like it's what the place that you are in today, or the thing that it's so outdated. It's like they're like, there's nothing more to get out of these thoughts. Like, there's nothing more to get out of this job or this relationship or this childhood trauma. There's nothing more to turn or to talk about or to do. It's just like, it's time to let it go. It's time to mourn, even with the loss. Mourn, grief. Feel the sadness, really feel the sadness. Take your time, there's no rush, they say. But it is time to finally, like, let that go and continue your life, and do enter into a new phase of your life. What a beautiful reading, Pile 1. Let's do some last tarot cards, and let's do this deck for you guys. I think we'll take maybe three last messages for it's funny, my fingers got all cold, really. And you know what, as a healer, you know, when we feel cold, it's usually we feel blockages and things. So it really tells me it's like a big blockage that you have inside of you. Yeah, it is really a blockage here. And it's very important to love yourself, I feel, with the cherish here, to nurture yourself, to love yourself, to practice self-love, to practice self-love. And you know what, to really get that inner contact with your inner child, what your inner child is feeling, because I feel that your inner child really needs some hugs, some love and some hugs and some healing and some recognition and some it needs you to parent him or her, to be that parent, to be that loving parent. And you can even invite, you know, angels or guides or masters or God or goddesses, whoever you have that devotion in, whoever you have that connection to give you healing. And you know, you can hold your hands on your heart and call on that angel or guide or whoever, and call on them and just tell them to give you healing, and just listen to some really nice music and just have that little moment. You know, 10 minutes, it makes such a difference when we just connect. You know, 5 minutes of connecting with ourselves is changing our whole lives, even if the rest of the 23 hours and 50 minutes of the day you're totally lost. Those 10 minutes are so strong. Every time we are in the present moment, every time we connect with ourselves, every time we rise, every time we take that thread and hold it on with our hand and say, okay, I follow the light, I follow something, I try, like I rise. When you rise above, when you rise above ego, when you enter into presence, those 10 minutes it's strong. It's like cutting the root problems. It really does. So really, that's why spiritual practices is so important. It's not something actually that has to be done. Spiritual practice is a way of being. It's a way of life. To be in the present is a way of life. To not get consumed by thoughts and feelings is a way of life. It's the art of living, and it's the art of living a life with inner peace. Okay, let's hear. King of Swords. You have so many swords here. It's all about the breaking through here for you. It's all about breaking through, yeah. And thoughts, really. Negative thoughts, the ego, the identification. Ego is the identification that we have with thought forms, the thoughts that arises in our head. And it's funny because this question came to me today after meditation, like, who am I if I am not my mind? Because the mind takes so much place. I mean, the mind is always there. Boom, 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 boom. It's one thought after another, one thought after another, one thought after another. And this question just arises, who am I if I'm not my mind? Where am I? Am I in my feet? Am I in my hand? Am I in my heart? And it's like, and that question really takes us to that I am presence inside of ourselves. We are the consciousness, and so I'm just saying that question to you, to ask yourself that, and you can do that in meditation. Who am I if I am not my mind? And just see whatever arises in you. Knight of Wands here. Look at this gorilla here going all wild. It's really breaking through that wild mind of yours. Poor you, pile one. Sometimes your mind is really wild and burning here, and maybe even angry. Maybe, yeah, there's a lot of maybe anger inside of you that hasn't been released also. Anger and worry, and I think your mind can be a bit wild at times, but you're breaking to the, and you have Six of Wands again. Yeah, it's really showing that you are breaking through with success here. Change is awaiting you. Universe is leading you towards change, towards breakthroughs, towards entering presence and letting go of whatever burdens that you have been carrying for way too long. Pile one. Okay. That was your reading today. Please, if you feel like it, leave a comment in the comment section, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. I think that was the 3 things that we are supposed to say. So Either way, I really wish you all the best. And actually, I'm pretty curious. So if you feel like leaving a comment, just feel free to do so. I wish you the best, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Goodbye, Pile 1. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. Universe's next big plan for you. And you felt drawn to the tiger and divine timing. Good things come to those who wait. And I just feel your power. That's the first thing that I felt. You have some inner power. I think for some of you, even the tiger is your spirit animal, or definitely some kind of a spirit animal that is around you, that you have as a guide here, because I felt you have a strong connection to the tiger actually here. Divine timing. We're gonna put that here in the center. That will be your first oracle card. You're gonna put your tarot cards here to the side. And we're gonna look at some more oracle cards. And you have the empty room, emptiness, the empty room. Wow, this is like the void, nothingness, emptiness. The empty room. You have fire ant. Oh my god, I had this deck for so long, and you know what? This is the first time I see this card. And fun thing is that I have a lot of fire ants here, or a lot of ants actually. Okay, let's put it there. Fire ant. And we have transmission. Wow. That was another strong card. We put it there. You have also courage and time. And finally, you have achievement. And I think we're going to put achievement. Yeah, that looks good. Universe's next big plan for you is to take, you know what? To take what is yours is what I've heard. What I heard, yeah. To take what is yours. To take it with confidence and courage here. And with the fire ant, it's like with fire. You're taking what is yours. The achievement. There is something for you here. There is something very specific for you that has been planned for you. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely some kind of achievement and some kind of success. Something that you have... This sounds so strange. I don't know if you waited for it for a long time, or maybe you... It's some kind of a... In the back, like it's some good karma of yours. Some really good karma of yours that you have. And I'm thinking of, I don't know, I think you have a connection to Greece and to like the philosophers of Greece. And I'm thinking the Oracle of Delphi and... Yeah, and just the philosophers of Greece and Italy you have a connection to, and also Egypt. I feel just like this ancient wisdom inside of you that stems from previous lifetimes. And you have, I don't know, it's like they're showing me you have planned this for some time ago. They just keep showing me. I just see like ancient civilizations, like, you know, Greece and the ancient civilizations of Egypt and a lot of other countries as well. But like whatever countries comes up in your mind when I say that, like some ancient civilizations that you have had previous lifetimes, and I don't think it's just one. I think it's many. It's like you are this. This is so strange. This is such a strange message. It is like you were an alchemist, like here in this ancient civilization, or some kind of druid, or some kind of a shaman, or something like that. And once again, I think it's several lifetimes here, and it's like you planned that you were gonna get this in this lifetime. So I don't know. It's like you built it then, or you prepared it then to get it in this lifetime. Very, very strange message here. You did something really good here with the fire ant. I mean, ants, you know, they work in these big ass communities, and you know the ants. I don't know how to call those houses. The ant stack. No, it's not called ant stack. But they are really hard workers. Ants, there's nobody working as hard as an ant. I mean, they're super cool animals actually, and they can walk for so far to pick up something and to carry it back to its what do you call that actually? I don't have my phone here, otherwise I would Google it. But yeah, so you have done something here. You have done something for the community in past lifetimes. You have some good karma and some huge karma to collect. And you know it. You know it inside of yourself. You know it with confidence. I think you really know that you have done something great in previous lifetime. Some great achievement of yours. And it's like universe's next plan for you is for you to collect that now in this lifetime. To collect it. Wow, we have to check your tarot cards to see if we can get some clues on what it can be here. You have 2 of Swords. You have 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been giving. You really been giving. You have been given to the community. You have been given to other people. You have been doing good. Really good. I mean, like really good. They can't stop saying that. They're like praising you. They're like saying, "Wow," the guys in the universe, like, "Wow, you did so good." Like in this, Greece keeps coming up here. Ancient Greece actually keeps coming up here. I don't know if you were building something. It's like you were building. They keep telling me you built something. You built something that made it easier for the community. You were like really like I think really like a philosopher in ancient Greece, or maybe a druid, could also be a druid, that was giving your guidance to the people, and you channeled some messages on how to build something to make it easier for the people. Yeah, ancient Greece, Rome. Yeah, and yeah, you once again you have some good karma. 10 of Pentacles. Whew. This is just getting clearer and clearer. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you have some heritage. Is that how you say it? Heritage. I think that's the way you say it. Heritance. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm Swedish. It's not my first language, English. And also, I haven't been using it for some years because I've been stuck here in Sweden. Or yeah, that's another story. Anyways, it's telling me you have some karma actually that's coming in towards you. 10 of Wands and 9 of Cups. It is meant to come into your life and make your life easier. It's such a clear message pile too. Universe's next big plan for you is that you are gonna collect that big karma of yours, and it's gonna come in 10 of Wands. It's gonna end your suffering, I think it's gonna make life easier for you. Because look at you here. You're in the cold here. You have a little fire here. You're pretty satisfied anyways, but it's a bit too cold and lonely here. And 10 of Wands signifying also the end of you carrying this burden, and 9 of Cups, wishes fulfilled, wishes coming through here. And look at this 9 of Cups. Isn't this? I'm thinking of Napoleon here, actually. I don't know if this is the 1700th century France. Maybe they were looking like this. That makes me actually think of Jeanne d'Arc. You also have courage here. Jeanne d'Arc. They keep showing me so many lifetimes of yours. You have been like a philosopher, you have been a freedom speaker, or you have been like Jeanne d'Arc. Like transmission. It's like you channeled message. You channeled some kind of higher messages, and you used that to change the society that you were living in, changing the community that you lived in, and made it a better place. And once again, that gave you some big karma, big positive karma. And they tell me it's like it had to go, divine timing. Good things come to those who wait. It couldn't come before because you couldn't collect that good karma. It comes in when the time is right, and the time hasn't been right before, because there had been other lessons that you had to go through, and maybe you are meant to get like a lot of money and a lot of success, and that would have hindered your other karmic lessons. But now they're saying, they're like jumping up and down like little kids and saying, you're getting ready, or you are ready to receive it, and they're like all excited now to guide you to get this. Yeah, to get it towards you here. Yeah, you know what? Let's take a few more tarot cards here, and I'm looking at the decks. Yeah, they tell me use this one. Let's use this one. Whoopa! Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to get that. One, I think it's one, maybe two cards fell, and I think it's like past half of the room. So wait, I'll be back. Yeah, we have 9 of Wands, and look at this 3 of Pentacles. This is amazing. Yeah, you built something here. Look at this. You really, you gave your advice here. Maybe you're building something in this life too, who knows? But you gave your advice here because you have that. You are some kind of engineer, or some kind of a architect maybe, or something. Architect, no, yeah, that's the way you say it. So you have that abilities inside of you, so maybe you have it even in this life. But you gave your expert advice here. You were really somebody to be trusted in previous lifetimes. 3 of Pentacles, mastery. Let's see, let's take we're gonna take, I think, wow, the cards are jumping here. Knight of Cups, and I think we're gonna do one more tarot card for you guys. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do that one. And 6 of Swords, leaving leaving the hardships of life, entering into finally getting that positive karma into your life. And I think you had, with the 9 of Wands here, starting this 4 cards, I think you had to face some karma this lifetime before, once again, before you were ready, before the divine timing was right for you to receive that positive karma. But look at you here, you're a damn fighter. You are hurt here. Just look at him. You have the bandage on and you're hurt, but look at your face. You're like, yeah, okay, come on, life. I can do this, like this lifetime and a couple of lifetimes more. It's like, yeah, come on. You're strong. You have really attained some inner strength inside of you through your lifetimes. Really, I think I just see your Akashic records, and I'm just seeing like, wow, you have had some really strong spiritual lifetimes. And you have been very connected in your past lifetimes with Source, with divine beings, and your channel. You have been channeling, and you have been doing so much good. I keep saying that, but it's true. And Knight of Cups here. You have been a savior for other people. You have been a savior for other people, and they're like, they can't wait to give you whatever it's like you're getting what you deserve. Like, universe can't wait to give that to you, so you can realize it's like, whoo, it's like just gonna come all over you and shower you all this bliss and success and good things that you deserve. And leaving with the 6 of Swords, leaving that hard life finally behind you because if you have finished the karma. So, to sum this up, universe next big plan for you is to finish off some last karma of yours and to leave that behind you, and to really reach that divine timing, that stage where you receive your positive karma coming in. And also, I think to remember, I think you're meant to remember who you were. Like, remember those, they're telling me now to download download those talents, abilities, and gifts that you have inside of you. Because also, once again, they're telling me you weren't ready. You know, when you came down here to Earth, you were supposed to, like the empty room. Yeah, like an empty room. You were supposed to come down here like an empty room, maybe. And not have all your talents and gifts and everything activated, and not having all your positive karma. You weren't meant to see who you were, because otherwise you couldn't have worked yourself through these lessons that you needed to do the first part here of your life, or the second part, or maybe the first and second part, however old you are now. And now when you're finally, you're ending that now. Yeah, you're ending that now. You're entering into this transmission here, to transitioning into another stage of your life. And now you're meant to download who you were, and remember, download your soul. Like, and your talents and your abilities and your gifts are getting activated again. You're remembering your stripes, and it's like you were, this is funny, because I see, like, they're showing me you as a tiger without stripes. So it's like all of a sudden you turn your back and you're like, oh, I have a stripe. Oh, cool. And then, like, along the path, you're like looking at your leg and there's another stripe, and you're like, way, I have a stripe now on my paw, or on my leg, or on my hand. What I'm trying to say with this is just like you're finding out, you're activating new abilities inside of you. Your third eye is getting upgraded. You're getting upgrades and activations because you're getting ready now, or because you are ready now. And wherever you are in this process here, it's like the universe is leading you towards this, and to tip over into, it's like you're, look at this, 6 of Swords. You're leaving here. Yeah, you're leaving. And 6 of Swords also signifies going into calmer water, leaving some kind of turbulence behind you, and going into calmer waters. You know what? I actually want to take some oracle card for you. Let me go get one. And it's funny because, let me take this one. I was holding this before, and I was, should I take this one too? And I was like, no, maybe it's not room, but let's do this one. Starseed, wisdom for spiritual growth. And let's do maybe, yeah, let's do 2, 3 of these. Look at this. We have 1, we have 2, and let's do one more. I think that one. Okay. So, some final messages for your wisdom. Yeah, that's what I said. You really have a lot of wisdom inside of you. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. But wisdom, I think you're really awakening that inner wisdom of you. And it's funny, it's like your wisdom is also getting an upgrade. It's like you're really getting a whole upgrade. It's like you have always been a very wise person. I think you are one of these, I think you were a very sensitive child and very open, and you always saw things from a higher perspective, and you always had your heart open. I think you have a very cultivated heart chakra, and you're just such a natural spiritual teacher without even trying. It's like, I think people really see you as some kind of a spiritual teacher. You have that energy inside of you, and you don't even try, but people trust you, and it's easy to find trust in you and guidance in you. They trust your words. They believe in you. They really trust your words and believe in you, because you have the energy from so many past lifetimes. You know, you did so much good. So it's like in your energy to be some kind of a spiritual leader. And wisdom here, it feels like you're stepping up. It's like you have been wise, but once again, it's like you're getting more you. You're becoming more you, more authentic. Yeah, that's it. You're becoming more authentic, more you, because you're leaving this karma behind and going through this transmission. Observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. And I think, yeah, you know what? I think actually that's also what your universe is plan for you is to leave the 3D life, maybe the third dimension. I mean, we live on Earth, we are human beings, we have a physical body and we have a mind, so it's like, yeah, it's like you're raising above your mind, but so we can't leave like the third dimension fully in this stage of the evolution of Earth, but it's like you're meant to live your life in a different way. They're saying, yeah, you're meant to live your life in a different way, in a way that is more aligned to your soul's gifts, talents, and abilities. So they're guiding you to that new phase of your life, and in this, everything is just getting activated, and it's like I can't even. It's so strange. It's like you are becoming such a new person. I can't even grasp the new you, because it's like you haven't been that kind of a human being, or you haven't been that kind of a soul, because the soul evolves. So whoever you are now is whoever you are now, and now is the only thing that exists, and now is also constantly in this flux of change. This is strange. So it's like you're entering into now, and in that now you are just becoming a new you, but the soul you that you are. Oh my god, this is even, it's like the information is just too high for me to even, because words are limited, so you can just feel the energy behind this, or just leave it behind you. Signs. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities, and I think it's about, there is something you are meant to do, even I think in this lifetime. So one thing was that you were getting like really some positive karma. I think money and success and fame is somehow coming towards you in whatever areas that you feel that you wanted. And I just feel like a lot of money and success, like an easier life, I think. But with the signs here, I think they're trying to show you there's some divine plan for you, for what you are meant to do. I think you're meant to do something very important, that is important in your soul contract. There's some kind of a mission that you have, some kind of a higher mission that you have in this lifetime. So they're showing you the signs here, and I just hear just be aware of the signs and synchronicities. And I think I think you are pretty in tuned with your divine plan for this life. I think you're doing everything right. I can't see anything. I don't get any worries or anything. I just feel like you're doing everything right. And this is just confirmations. I think most of these things that I'm saying you already know. Even. And everything just became quiet in my head also. And I just, with the empty room here, I think you're entering into Earth Guide. Yeah, I felt I was going to take one more card. I felt called Earth Guide. Yeah, this is exactly what we needed now, because it just became empty in my head. And I just felt like, oh, is this your energy? You're entering into a more awakened presence. You're really an Earth Guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. And in that state, be an Earth Guide and do something really positive. I think you're meant to do something good for other people in this lifetime as well. And you have the positive karma for helping you. And I also see, now they're also showing me soul family, soul sisters and brothers that you have crossed your path with in several other lifetimes is coming towards you. It's like they're collecting you again. That's so beautiful. Yeah, they're collecting you again. You're meeting up with each other again, and you're doing some kind of a mission together here now. So you have your soul family, friends, sisters, brothers with you here, and it's like they're coming towards you. Yeah, look at this with a fire ant here. It's like you are here glowing, and they're like coming towards you. And you know what? First, it's like you have the inner circle here. And that is the closest tribe that you have. And maybe you already have these people in your life now, you know, your soul sisters and brothers, your tribe, you know, your closest tribe. And then you start to attract more people, and then more, and look how many is coming towards you. So I think you're meant to create a big change in society, in the world, in the community, even in this lifetime. And I think the positive karma is like money and success and fame and an easy life that frees you from the responsibility of a regular human life, like you have to go to work and you have to pay your bills and blah blah blah. It's like your life becomes easier, giving you that space so you can fulfill your mission. Wow, this was a sweaty channeling. It was, what do you say? It was such a high message here for you, and I had to really push through here, but we got it. We got the message. We got the message, and what a message for you guys. And it seems amazing. Wow, pile number 2. How does this resonate? Please leave a message in the comment section if you feel like it. I always say you don't have to do anything. But I really like to, I actually really like to read the comments. Even if I don't engage in the comments, because as an empath, that would be way too draining. But once again, feel free to do whatever you want to. Subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and you know all of these things. Anyways, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye, pile number 2. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. Universe's next big plan for you. And you felt drawn to the fox and shadow work. There are no shadows without light. That will be your first oracle card. We're going to put it there in the center. And put your tarot cards to the side for a bit. And let's look at your other oracle cards. And you have the crone. You have whale. You have letting go, and a beautiful card here. You have tranquility and violet. And finally, decision. Let's put that there. You know, it's like what I hear. It's like, first I was thinking, yeah, maybe you're supposed to do some shadow work, but no. Universe's next big plan for you is to, it's like you have done the shadow work part of, for now, or maybe forever. And it's like, because letting go, look at this letting go picture, and following tranquility here. It's like you're meant to finally release the struggle of healing and enter into some kind of a more, just easier phase of healing, easier phase of continuing your life here, where you're starting to, there are no shadows without light, where you're starting to live more in your light, where you're starting to live more in higher vibrations. And you know what? There is a need to do shadow work. I strongly think that, like, we need to do shadow work to release some things, some blockages, and some things that are like maybe deep down rooted in our unconscious or in our pain body or whatever it is. So they saying there is a time for shadow work, and then there is a time to let that go and to just let yourself transform and enter into the new state of being that you are, to start to enjoy the light inside of you, because at some point we have to let go. And it's like, you know, all spiritual teachers say we have tools for, you know, for meditation and tools in all kind of Buddhisms. They have tools for, and other tools to get us into that spiritual state. But at some point, we have to let go of the tools and just be. And this feels like this is the whole thing happening for you here, where you let go of that trying so hard to heal and just becoming more present here in the now. And it's like life becomes it's like healing naturally, they're saying, instead of like maybe before you had your shovel and you had to dig and going through all these layers of yourself, or like you weren't usually we say also the onion, we peel the onion layers for layers, and you're peeling and your eyes are crying because of the onions is stinging your eyes, and you're peeling and we have that phase. We have all this phase when we have to do it. We have to use the tools. We have to sit there and meditate, and we have to do our spiritual practices. And then at one point we let that go, and just spirituality just becomes the natural way of being. We just become, the light is just residing, and it's us. I mean, we are the light. We are everything. So maybe not letting everything go, but definitely letting something go here. Chess decision. I know, I'm thinking of this chessboard here, like planning every step that you take here, like controlling everything here. I think letting go of control, letting go of control, letting go of trying so hard, and just entering into the state where you just are more in trust and surrender and light and tranquility here. And I'm thinking the whale, this big, beautiful, majestic creature that just like flows. It feels like it flows. It doesn't feel like it swims. I don't know. It gracefully just flows. I don't know if that is the right word, but it kind of just moves like in the ocean. It's such a big, huge creature, but so majestic and full of tranquility. Ooh, I just hear the sound of a whale. Ooh, I mean, it sounds great. You're meant to enter that stage of ooh inside of yourself, where you are just resting in the deep waters of life, and healing more, because I think still you have healing and things to do with yourself, but healing in such a more loving way, I think. Yeah, much more loving way, much more ooh. Maybe before you did like I did ayahuasca, and I did all these things, and I purged and I screamed, and I don't know, for you guys who have tried ayahuasca knows it's it's something really difficult to do, and I meditate a lot, and it's like 12 hours a day, and and that part is needed. Or maybe we do 1 retreat and 2 retreats and 3 retreats, and all of a sudden our whole life becomes retreats after retreats and courses after courses, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there's also, it's like the next plan for you is to let go of controlling your healing and letting it happen naturally more. It's still gonna be going on, but it's just gonna be more like the whale, it just flows. I love that sound. Yeah, you're meant to flow more with your healing. And the crone here, it's like you have, you're getting that guidance and that wisdom. It's like you're leaving, with the crone. I'm thinking of some hard, some, I don't know why, trying. It's like, yeah, they're showing you now, you're shoveling, you're using your shovel, and you're shoveling like the layers of yourself here, your pain body and all the shit, throwing it up. And they're showing you have blisters on your hands. So it's like leaving that, trying so hard. And I don't know, it just feels like it becomes easier, softer, better for you in so many ways. I mean, the crown, the whale, and the fox here also shows that higher spiritual connection that you have. It's like, I think you are finding a new way of healing yourself, a new way to guide yourself through life. And I think it's a better way. And I don't say the way that you had before was bad, but I think it's done. It's like checkmate. I don't know I think that's how we say it. Checkmate on that way. It's like it's end. The game is over here. And once again, you're getting that information, the piece of information that universe is guiding you, or getting to you, downloading to you. So look at the fox here, looking forward here. It's like, yeah, okay, I did the shadow work, and now I'm looking forward, ready to go. And I mean, the fox is a very clever animal, clever and high energetic animal, actually, and very connected and very intuitive. actually it's a great the fox is a great spirit, actually, spirit animal. So it's like eager here and to let go and to enter into that more calm phase here. And I feel like the universe and your guide are really saying, it's like, you know what, you face so much, you face the shadow aspects of yourselves, and there's actually not much more there to see or to dig in or to get. I mean, whatever you have seen, and the rest is just energy and thoughts and emotions, and they are just gonna transform in the way. So I think it's it's like you have the blisters on your hand, and they're showing me throw away that shovel, and yeah, it's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. Yeah, it's time to let it go. Time to let the tools go. Time to let the controlling, the healing go. And once again, just let it happen naturally. And you are being guided also to new things. But it's like you're opening a whole new door. It's like you're leaving that old thing, opening a whole new door and entering into a new way. It's a whole new way of facing your life and facing yourself in life and everything like that. This is such an interesting reading. Part 3, if you feel like it, you can leave a comment in the comment section for us to know how it resonates with you. Okay, let's look at your tarot cards. Yeah, 7 of Cups. Making choices, making new choices, decisions here also. Making new choices for yourself, better choices for yourself. And seeing, I think also maybe evaluating the choices that you have made to hear, and maybe look at some things that you did. Okay, I always do this, and then you're like, okay, but now I have been doing ayahuasca, or I have been meditating, or I have been doing yoga, or I have been doing this, or I have been doing that. So you're refining your life again, and some things are, you're letting go of some things, and some new doors are opening up. And I just feel you're meant to go here. I think you're meant to leave some big part of your life and the way you do things in your life and go. I just like, go. Yeah, just go there. Go, yeah, leave it and go. Okay, let's see here. It's done. Page of Cups, a new beginning. Yeah, there is a new beginning for you. Really, a new beginning, a new way. New way of handling yourself. You even have a cup of wine here celebrating here. What is that in the background? I thought it looked like a spaceship. But it's some kind of a old type of, I don't know, airship, air balloon, airship. I don't know what it's called. Page of Cups. You have Queen of Wands. Yeah, wow. You have the Star. Wonderful. And 7 of Wands. Yeah, 7 of Wands, breaking through the prison. And it's like you put yourself there. I don't know why you put yourself there, but you put yourself there. Maybe you thought you had to be there. Maybe you thought you had to go to that retreat and meditate 30 days to feel better. Or maybe you thought you had to do this, or maybe you thought you had to do that, or maybe you whatever you thought, it's like you somehow, without knowing it, put yourself in some kind of a prison here. And now you're meant to break through that prison and once again do things that you're doing, but doing it in a new way. And maybe it's not even about healing here. Maybe it's about something else. But just thinking of shadow work and everything was talking about healing, I felt. It can also be the way you do your work or your something in your life here. But the Star also makes me think here of, look at this beautiful Star card, connecting. I think you're getting some kind of higher connection here. Look at this beautiful, what a beautiful card. Connecting with yourself and connecting like with your higher self, connecting with some higher truth, connecting with a higher path in a new way. And because it's under the letting go here. So it's like you're closing one door and opening another door. And that door that you're closing, it's like about time. I just feel the blisters on my hand. It's like hurting. It's really hurting. It's like, it's done. I mean, you dig the... Actually, I'm thinking of it's funny. I saw this meme, I think it was yesterday, and it was something about spiritual awakening. And there's something sticking up from the dirt, and there's actually a man with a shovel, and he digs. and digs only to find there's a whole ladder in there. And then coming to the end, there's nothing more than the ladder. He just climbs up the ladder. And you are there now. You have dug you have dug the dig. Oh my god. Is it called a dig? Dug the dig? Is that the way you say it? Anyways, you have dug out the ladder and there's nothing else there. So now it's just for you to walk up. So it's, you know what I'm seeing now? It's like you're sitting down there with the shadows and you're like, okay, let's wait what else will come here. Maybe you're sitting there waiting just, but there's nothing more there to... You can keep on digging, but it's like there's no point. At some point we have to let go of the shadows. And it's like, it feels like you're ready to let go of that part of your life. And once again, enter into a new way of your life. So letting go, finally letting go and accepting the light inside of you, accepting the healing that had happened inside of you, accepting the positive things that are coming, accepting a life and tranquility, a good life for you. And there is also a need here, I feel, or there's something happening here where you get that higher connection here. I think it is some kind of upgrade when it comes to your third eye and your crown chakra, and some kind of a clearing and some kind of connection. There's something lacking. There has been something lacking in the connection that you have. And it's like you've been digging downwards, you're digging, but it's like you forgot a bit the upwards part. So it's like finding that balance, because I think you're still like, once again, you're doing some shadow work and you're healing, but not all the way down there anymore. It's like you're rising up to the middle, centering yourself maybe in the heart chakra, and then connecting yourself upwards. It's like more light wants to come in now, and you're like, oh, you have opened up so much in you, but you have not opened. It's like you haven't just opened your hands. I don't know how to say it. It's like something has not fully opened up at the top of you, because you focus so much on the digging. It's like you've been digging yourself, you lost yourself in the digging, that you forgot, like, okay, but why, you're pile 3, you have come a far way, you have healed so much. Don't forget to connect with the light. Yeah, there we have it. It's like you're forgetting to connect with the light, and that's what is happening now. You are finally connecting with the light, and doing that, it's like, because of you have done the shadow work and you have done so much healing. The light that you connect with now, it's like the star. Boom! It's like amazing. It's like you're gonna get you're gonna get a bit of a buzz here, or just like what do you say? It's like you're gonna glow up like a light bulb. Wow. And the Queen of Wands also here. I think you have with the Queen of Wands here, I think you have some strong abilities to really awaken spiritually this lifetime. And I think you have strong abilities to, I think you have a lot of talents and I think you have a lot of connection with different types of spiritual practices. So I think you have a lot of tools and a lot of connection to tools, maybe ayahuasca, maybe meditation, yoga, different kind of chanting, affirmations, however, I don't remember anything now. Whatever resonates with you, but you have practiced a lot of things in previous lifetimes. You have a lot of spiritual knowledge and a lot of spiritual tools. So I think it could be easy for you also to get lost a bit in doing all these things, because it's fun for you, because you have so much. The crone, I mean, you were this old crone that lived so many lifetimes and that has so much knowledge and so much things. So maybe it's for you. There's this point where you have to let go of that part of yourself to enter into just being the light. And I think this is one part that you haven't done during your spiritual journey here on earth, taking that step of also letting go of the spiritual you, and letting something new come into your life and something new form in your life. Do you guys understand what I mean? I feel it now, what I say. And I also recognize it a bit in myself. So it was really nice information coming through here. Okay, you know what? Let's do 3 more tarot cards, and let's do this beautiful blue one for you to see if we get some last message here. Let's see here. that one, and that one, and okay. You have the King of Wands. Wow. Peacock here. Letting go. Power. King of Wands. Let's see here. King of Wands, Page of Swords, and the High Priestess. It's like also, they're telling me here now, in this process here of transiting and leaving some old ways of doing things and doing this transition into becoming the new spiritual you, and where you finally get that connection with the light, you're getting that connection really on a higher level, that you are meant to download some kind of a even new knowledge to you here with the Page of Swords. Yeah, some kind of a new talents and abilities that you haven't had before. Wow, this is amazing. You are spiritually evolving on a soul level. That's how much you have worked with yourself, Pile Tree. I just want to applaud you because you have to come to a certain stage in your spiritual evolvement to be able to do that. But you have done it. It's like your soul is evolving now. But to give your soul that space, you have to let go. This is so strange. It's like you have to let go of that old soul of yours, not even just a human being. There's one part that is the human being, but there is one part that is the soul. It's like your soul is awakening. This sounds so strange. On a higher level. Yeah, your soul is awakening on a higher level and downloading and evolving into some new talents, gifts, and abilities that your soul haven't had. And you are an old soul, my friend, dear Pile Tree. So you're not a new soul. You're an old soul. You're an old soul here on Earth. You're an old soul in the universe, in other dimension, and galactic, and all this. So this is something big for your soul happening. And I just feel I'm getting slightly a headache because of the energy is so high here, and it feels like my head is gonna crack up from the neck and all the way over my head and like over my face and third eye and the jaws. So also you could be experience like this ringing in your ears. You could experience headaches and pressures. And that is like, could be old dense energies that are still holding your crown and third eye stuck a bit, or just like, so it's like cracking and breaking through that old energy, leaving something old behind you, leaving your old version of your soul behind you, like on a higher level, really like on a higher level. Now we're not even talking ego and karma and pain body anymore. Higher than that, above that, on a soul level, on a soul level. And because look at this, I mean, I love this card. It's really like connecting. Zip. It's like look, like whoop, like you're connecting, like you're. This is just such a high energy. It's like really, my head hurts. And you have the King of Wands and Queen of Wands. You're gonna be, you're gonna be out there after this. You're gonna be, whatever you're doing, you think you're doing something spiritual, but if you're a healer, I think you have all of it actually. I think you have so many talents. But whatever you're meant to focus on this lifetime, maybe you're meant to be a healer, maybe you're meant to be a spiritual leader, maybe you're meant to talk about this, maybe you're meant to, whatever you're meant to do. You're gonna have some spiritual powers that are strong. Like really, you're gonna be successful in what you're doing, because once again, your spiritual powers are gonna be so strong. And this is because your soul is evolving into that higher stage and downloading once again talents and abilities and gifts on a higher soul level. What an upgrade. What an upgrade. Wow. Whew. Pile 3. I don't think I have anything more to say. I'm just like, enjoying this energy a bit because it was so high. Okay, that was your reading. Please leave a comment in the comment section. I am very curious. You don't have to do anything, but if you feel like it, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel to never miss a reading. Also, because I sometimes have votes on my community side on my channel that you can vote on the next theme of the readings, and that is always fun. Also fun for me to do, to see what kind of readings that you like. Anyways, pile 3, I really wish you all the best and luck on your journey, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye, pile 3. Hello, pile 4, and welcome to your reading, Universe's next big plan for you. And you felt drawn to the snake and Kundalini rising. It also says channel your creative passion and sensuality. Welcome the transformation. Let's put that here. That will be your first oracle card. We're gonna put your tarot cards aside for a bit and look at the rest of your oracle cards. And you have the sustainer. You have black egg. Okay. What a beautiful colors here. You have, wow, protection. You have wisdom. And finally, negotiation. Balancing here. Look at this. Balancing the dark, the moon and the sun, the dark and the light. Balancing the dark and the light. Let's put that here. Universe's next big plan for you. Feels like they want to guide you through some fear or something here, because protection, and the black egg also makes me think of being protected. Yeah, really being protected. It's like I feel a lot of strength with this black egg, and the sustainer feels like you are the one sustaining. You're strong. Whew, you're very strong here. Wisdom. Rising, you are rising here. Let's look at your tarot cards. Whoopa, you have strength. Wow, that's what I said. Strength. Under the black egg here, yeah, you feel strong, strength, guiding you towards that inner strength. 9 of Pentacles. You have 8 of Cups. And you have 5 of Swords, and you have the Sun, 8 of Cups. Yeah, leaving. 5 of Swords. Interesting. 5 of Swords, Sun. Wow, it's like, what is Universe's next big plan for you? It's a very interesting energy. You feel so protected. It feels like you are so protected. I can't even explain it. It's like, yeah, I just feel like this energy around you that is like this a thick layer of high vibrational protection energy. It's almost like, I mean, black usually is like a lower vibrational color, but it doesn't have to be. I think that it's the Earth Star Chakra that is actually black. Black or very dark brownish, and it's this type of color with the snake here, you know. That type of energy is around you, protecting you, and there's something that you are meant to. Okay, I think I'm getting a message here. There's something you are meant to do here within negotiation. You are something that you're meant to take yourself through. I don't know what it is, but there's maybe some big decision that you're making, or maybe you're facing something very hard or something fearful in some way. There's There's some challenge that you're facing, or that you're gonna face here. And the reason why you're facing this is it's like you're meant to walk through it. You know what they're showing me? They're showing me like 2 doors and this like hallway. And in this hall here, it's just the hall is full of darkness. One door, hallway, full of darkness. I actually don't see anything. I even feel like I'm getting this like dust in my throat walking through there, or whatever it is. And you are meant to walk through this. And maybe your Kundalini is meant to rise. Maybe this hallway is actually your spinal cord, and spinal cord that goes through all your chakras, and the Kundalini is meant to rise and do its thing, do its thing through your whole spinal cord, activating you, purging you, and all these things that are super intense. That could be for some of you it is actually a Kundalini awakening, but for some of you I think it's something else. Something else that you need to do to balance the darkness and light inside of you, to balance yourself, to balance your karma, maybe. The black egg. Yeah, some old skeleton maybe in a closet, or something that you need to do. I have no idea. Pile 3, 4. If you feel like it, you can share in the comment section, just because it's fun to read. Very interesting to read here. But with the 5 of Swords, definitely something that is just scaring you a bit. Maybe it's some kind of a healing that you need to do, and maybe it's just like, nah, not today. And then you're like, no, maybe tomorrow, or no, maybe next year, or yeah, maybe you have to do something here. You're postponing something, I think. Yeah, out of fear. 5 of Swords about winning or losing, and some kind of manipulative, conflicting energy here. Who is gonna win? Who is gonna win here? Or what is, So, and universe's next big plan for you is to guide you to open that damn door. I hear it's time to open that damn door and walk through it. And you are so highly protected. I cannot say that more, pile 4. So whatever it is you're planning to do, whatever hardship that life is putting in front of you there, it's like, you are so highly protected. It's like there's nothing that could harm you in any way. The only thing that you're meant to learn something from this, definitely. You're meant to heal something, meant to learn something, meant to do something, and that they can't take away from you, but you don't have to worry, you are protected. And I don't know what you're gonna do here, but it seems like it's something big. But you're gonna walk, and you're gonna sustain, and you're not even just gonna sustain, you're gonna walk through that hall, and you're gonna like rise into some stronger. You're gonna gain wisdom here, and with the sun here, it's like you're gonna find freedom by doing this. By opening that door, by walking through this hallway, you're gonna find freedom. And I have no idea what it could be here. But with the 8 of Cups, it feels like some kind of because 8 of Cups for me is the seeker. Somebody that seeks something higher, seeks higher wisdom. So you're like seeking. So it feels like it has really something to do with your spiritual development, and your well-being and your vibration, and just like seeking something higher, releasing yourself from something, facing death, facing fear, facing something fearful, really something fearful, I think here. Facing that fear inside of you, or maybe it's inside of you, maybe it's outside of you, but facing it here. And gaining wisdom, and also understanding how protected you are. Really, you're going to understand how highly protected you are here. Really highly protected here. You also have 2-2 here, 22, also like signifying balancing karma. You're really balancing karma here, and balancing your own inner light and darkness in some way. And you are one kind of cool. You have some, I don't know, you feel like a mystic here. It's like you are, I don't know if, like I can't like differentiate the snakes energy from yours. Not that you are a snake, but I mean like the Kundalini snake. The Kundalini is a wonderful energy, powerful, but such an ancient, mystical energy. And you feel like that. You feel like you have this ancient, mystical energy to you. Yeah, pile 4. Okay, let's do some more tarot cards here just to get some more messages. And let me see what kind of deck we should use for you. I think we're gonna use... No, that one, yeah. Let's use this one. I think it's the Dark Wood Tarot, and it feels like it was... It feels like it was soothing for you, actually. Soothing. Black Egg, Sustainer, Protection, Wisdom. Yeah, let's see if we can get some more messages a bit clearer maybe here. I think we can do 5 cards for you. Whoop! Look at this. I said let's do 5 and it was 2 more and 2 just popped up. So we were gonna do those. Okay, we have 9 of Swords. Woo! Nightmares, worry, sadness, depression, whatever it is that it's hiding behind that door. You are... Wow! I just got really dizzy. It's like you some part of you does not want to face it. You're like, I just hear, yeah, maybe tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes and you're like, no, let's not do it today, let's do it another day. So you're like kind of postponing doing it here. Yeah, you're really postponing doing it here because yeah, it's fearful to open that door. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, beautiful Queen of Pentacles. And you have, oops, let's see here, the Tower. Woohoo! Pile number 4. Yeah, that's why. Because opening that door for you, facing that fear, taking that decision or doing whatever it's doing, it is really some kind of a tower moment for you. And you kind of feel it. It is some kind of something dark, something, and you know, dark, I don't mean dark like in a... I mean, yeah, you know what? Sometimes things are dark. Like, what am I? I can't really sugarcoat it. I'm sorry, but once again, it's just like the fear has a bit gone up into your head here, and it's like keeping you awake at night, and it's making you know, I'm not even going to open that damn door because I don't want to. You're just postponing it. So the fear has gone up to your head because once again, it's not going to be as bad as you think, and you need to walk through that door. You need to do it. You really need to do it. They're really guiding you now, the universe, to do that. To do it. The time is now to do that. Take that step. And Ace of Wands. I love this, but wow. We have to look at your last card. Judgment. Oh my god. Whoo! Oh my god. Tower, Ace of Wands, and the Judgment. Woo! Wow. I don't know what to say. That is some strong energy. This is really something changing your life. I think this is something huge. And maybe you don't even know what this door is. Maybe it's just gonna pop up here like this, and you can remember this reading then that Angel said, like, yeah, at the reading, that it's gonna come. And when it comes in your life, don't be scared. Just run through the darkness, and remember that you are so highly protected. I mean, I have never felt such a high protection, strong protection. The guides are very clear now. They really want you to know that you are protected. Don't be scared. Open that door and just run right through the darkness. And you know it, and they're showing me a hallway. The hallway is not even especially long. It's actually, you know, it's pretty funny. It's like it's not like a long hallway. It's like pretty short. It's like you're gonna run through it in just like a couple of days or something. It's gonna go fast. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but it's gonna go so much faster and so much easier than you think. But it is definitely gonna be some kind of tower moment, and with the Ace of Wands after the tower moment, I mean, Ace of Wands is always signifying some kind of a new energy, a new force. So the Ace of Wands is a new fiery force that's push you through this. You're gonna get pushed through that damn hall. I don't know why I'm saying damn all the time, but it feels like a damn door and a damn hall and a damn darkness that you need to do. And I think maybe that's your feeling is a bit. You're like, no, not another damn tower. It's like I'm done with towers. I actually had a time here in my life not long ago that I wanted to take out all the tower cards in the tarot deck, because tower moments are, you know what, tower moments always signify something happening unexpected all of a sudden. So this could really come a bit out of the blue, pushing you through that damn door. Maybe you've been I also have been reading the spiritual memes lately because it's fun, and I've been sending them to my best friend. But there was also one spiritual meme that I saw just the other day that was like, okay, when you don't listen to your spirit guide and they come and drag you forward. And this is kind of a bit like that, I think. The universe's next big plan is, if you don't listen to them, if you don't open that damn door, they have to drag you through that door and to face that darkness and to come out on the other side. And once again, I want to remind you that you are so highly protected. They want you to know that you are highly protected. It is not a major tower moment that would last for years and years to come. It's gonna go pretty fast. It's like, you know, when you take off a bandage, it's like, oh, you don't want to do it slow. It's like you do it fast. So it's like they're gonna pull it off really fast. And judgments, it's like judgment, you know, awakening. It's a huge awakening for you happening. Really a huge awakening for you happening. Something life-changing happening here when you just walk out the door. And I don't know why you have been waiting so long to do this. And maybe you know what I'm talking about, or maybe it's something like it's really hidden here in your unconscious, so you're not even aware of that door. You know, it's there. It's staring you at the face every day. It's like, I see this door. It's like in your living room or your kitchen, and it's like there. I just see it next to you. Actually, wherever you go, it's that damn door. I don't know. Actually, pad 4, I should name your reading that damn door, because I see it. Like, you go to work and the damn door is with you. You're sitting in the bus. That damn door is sitting with you in the bus and just going like, are you not going to open me? Are you not going to face your fears and your darkness and walk through that damn door? And for you, you know what it is when I'm saying it. And for some of you, you don't even know you have a damn door. And for you that don't know, this could hit you pretty hard actually when it happens. And I'm sorry to say it, but it's going to be for the... And the reason why I can say it with such a anxious way, because as a reader you don't want to give like bad news, it's because it's not bad news. It's because it's good news, because I know it's going to be good for you. I don't know how many tower moments I've been going through. I mean, purging and Kundalini, I don't know what, and it's like, ugh. And you know, I've learned that there is no bad tower moments. It's good for you. So it's with all my love that I'm giving you this information. It is going to be good for you. It's going to lead you to heal, to release some fears, and to find some really... To make you go forward in your life, to gain wisdom. And I mean, you are entering the sun here. You look at your last cards here. You have wisdom, you have judgment, and you have sun. But the last card here was really the wisdom and the sun. I mean, you're entering into the sun. Joy is coming into your life. There is a sun. There is a big, huge sun waiting you when you have run through that hallway and you open the door on the other side or the end of the hall. And light is going to come into your life. And just, you have healed, you have gained wisdom, and you're rising like a new person, a lighter person. And I think it's going to be so good for you. I think this has really been... And you're going to be able not to have this anxiety inside of you anymore, because you have released it. It's not going to be hanging over you every day anymore. So don't be scared. Open that damn door. And once again, if you don't open it, I'm sorry to say it, but your spiritual team is going to drag you through that door. Yeah, that is universe's next big plan for you. Oh my God, I hope this is not my pile. I hope I have opened my doors. Actually, they say all your doors are open. That's good. Well, we all have those fears that we actually don't feel like facing. It's perfectly normal. You know what? I feel like taking one more oracle card for you, and I actually see which one. Let me go get it. Yeah. Actually, two came with me here. We have some time here, so let's do two more cards for you. Whoop. Okay. Just to get some, some nice soothing messages now after getting this information here. See here. Whoop. Okay, it jumped out. I think it was purple. Yeah, transformation. Wow, you are magic. It's beautiful. You are magic. And also, you know, this purple, thinking of Saint Germain, thinking of the flame, the violet flame. You have a lot of purple here, actually, here and here and here, and also a bit here. There's a lot. It's really like transformation. You're gonna go through a huge transformation, releasing fear. That is what's happening for you. Releasing fear, going through a huge transformation. We can do one more of these, actually. I think this is the one. Yeah. Befriend the world. Wow. Befriend the word polarize. Befriend the word polarize. It makes me think of the you know, balancing the light and the dark. I think you're, I don't know, mending bridges. I don't know what that means, but it's like you're mending, like you're mending some kind of a bridge or some kind of a bridges. And it's like things are gonna work out in a new way that you hadn't been expecting it to do. It's like the bridges that had been burned maybe is not gonna be burned anymore. I don't know what that means, but bridges is gonna mending bridges. That's what I'm getting. Mending bridges, and in some kind of a way that you haven't been expecting. There's something really positive it's gonna come out of this that you would never had seen it coming. You would have never expected it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, that was a bit of a difficult word for me, but let's one more last oracle card here for you guys. Whoopa, look at this. And you know what? It actually says 22 here. Blessed. Once again, you have 22. You could be seeing 22s. That could be a sign, actually, because we had the 22 here also on the wisdom card, and you have 22 here on the blessed card. And I think you're gonna feel blessed. It's like, I feel like crying. It's like it's gonna work out. It's like whatever was worrying you, it's gonna work out. It's gonna, and maybe you couldn't even see how this could have worked out for you. Maybe you couldn't see it. Maybe that's why you didn't open that door, because you peeked through the door and you're like, the only thing I see is darkness, and you're like, no, let's not go there. Let's not open that door. Let's not go there. And but doing that and walking through that, you're really gonna learn that it's gonna work. And I think life is gonna surprise you by working out in such a beautiful way that you're gonna feel blessed. Yeah, I think so. I think you're really gonna feel blessed on how it worked out when you open that door, when you step out to the other side. And maybe it's gonna take you a couple of weeks before you realize, you're like, wow, this really worked out. And I was so scared of this for so long. And why was I so scared to face this and this and this? It really worked out, and it has changed my life in such a positive way. That's how it feels. Okay, pile 4. I am very curious how this resonates for you. If you feel like it, please leave a comment in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and also, like I from time to time, I actually pretty regularly, I do share in the community section vote, where you can vote for the next or the upcoming reading, the theme of the upcoming reading. So that's a fun thing that I do, and I think it's always nice to see what kind of readings that you like as well. Yeah, I think I said everything. So I really wish you all the best with that damn door. It is a blessing in disguise. It really is. All the love and light to you, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Goodbye, Pal 4.